Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while, so thanks for tuning in. As you can probably tell by the title on this video, we are acquiring yet another Delsol, something I never even thought I'd have one, never mind two. So this is definitely kind of a very big surprise for me. We're not going to be keeping both, don't worry. I haven't gotten that crazy, but basically to fill you in on what's been going on. The plan this year was to actually finally repair the rust and get the body back to where it should be so that we could paint it and, make it look pretty, because it needed a little bit of work. Unfortunately, it seems as though it's going to be a little bit more work than I had initially intended. So I have decided that that's not going to work. I can't do that right now. It's going to be way too much to figure this out and do it that way. So I did a little bit of looking, and I actually found a white one in Florida. So myself, my friend Steve, who you guys have not met yet, but I know you'll like, we're going to fly down there right now. It's 3:30 in the morning on a Saturday. We're going to make a weekend out of this. So we're going to fly down and then drive it back, which is from Orlando to Boston is about 19 hours, and that's with no stops and nothing. So it's going to be a day. It's going to be quite a long day, but I think it's going to be worth it in the long run. We're talking. I looked at the underside of this car and some pictures. I mean, you can never tell for sure, but we're really hoping that the seller is pretty honest and that it really is what he's saying. Because if it is, we're going to have a pretty cool car in our hands, a pretty clean car at that. Florida really preserves cars pretty well, as a lot of us know. That's kind of the holy grail of places to get vehicles that are older, because they're not dealing with salt and sand, and provided they're not on the coastline. If they're on the coastline, that's another story. That salty air can do sometimes more damage than the rock salt that gets laid out over the course of the road in the winter up north. So we're hoping for the best, but I'll keep you updated throughout this whole trip, and it's going to be quite an adventure. I really think it is. So I'm pretty excited, and I'm about to go pick him up right now, and then we got to head off to the airport. So I will catch you guys momentarily. All right, well, we're down here in Florida. Steve.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. And this is the car. I did pick it up. I'll be honest with you. There are some runs in the paint. There is a crack in the bumper. The hood line does not line up. Cracks in the paint over here. Hood isn't perfect, it's a little chowdered. Interior is very mint, I will say. He did not lie about that. Very mint interior we have here. So I don't know what we're going to do with it yet. Am I going to keep it? Am I going to sell it? Is it going to make it back in one piece? We don't know. Oil looks good. Picked up some coolant, picked up essentials, paper towels, water, oil. Yeah, I said oil. That's really about it. It's got this giant tip, way too big for my taste. It's way too straight on a Honda. It sounds all right. It doesn't sound great though. So we're gonna get back in the car. We got 10 hours to go into Virginia. That's our halfway point. Probably grab some food, see where the road takes us. So we'll catch you along the way. All right, you probably can't see me very well, but we decided to swing through since I've never seen it and Steve's never seen it. South of the border. Look at that. It's kind of interesting. I've never seen any of this in my life. So we'll get a little bit of the little shops over here. Big bridge. Fort Pedro. You probably can't see that sign from this far away, but I'll tell you, it's there. Yep. A lot of lights in here. It's like a little mini Vegas strip. Kind of cool. Not gonna lie. All right, well, it is, we gotta go 95 north. All right, and yeah, so this is pretty much it for now. It's 12:30 a.m. We are merging into North Carolina, and that's gonna be about, the rest of the ride here. We'll give you an update, but yeah, that's about it. Keep you going. Car's still going strong. We're doing well. Nobody's, knock on wood, broken down yet. We're just merging here onto the highway, so we'll catch you later. A little update for everybody. We are currently in Richmond, Virginia. It is 4:17 in the morning, and we got roughly just under 8 hours left to go. Things are going pretty well. The battery light has come on with anything under like 70 miles an hour, so I think that it's just not charging properly. And interestingly enough, we found this at a stop earlier when we went to get some gas. Unfortunately, we were not in the best of areas, so I just didn't film anything, but I'll show you what happened. Let me get out and put this on real quick. This bolt, so this bolt right here was sticking out of the timing cover like this. We have no idea why or how it got there. This was not here earlier because we actually took this off when we examined the timing belt to make sure it was okay. We literally have no idea how it got there. Quite honestly, I think we just happened to find it at just the right time. But I gotta tell you, sorry that was a little close. You don't need to see my face that close up. We don't know what to do. We were just blown away. I don't know how it got there. There's 2 bolts to that timing cover. We put both back in. They're both still there. We have no idea where this thing came from. And quite honestly, I think we missed a pretty catastrophic event by, you know, quite on like a few minutes, because I think it had just happened. And again, don't know how it got there because it was poking out, which means it came from the inside. Little freaky. But the rest of the ride has been going good so far. Really no complaints, so you know, as we continue, so I'm happy. You know, everything's going good. And we got another 8 hours left, so we're gonna make it back and hope for the best. Oh, we are burning quite a bit of oil, I'll tell you that. There's a lot of oil burning. There's big clouds coming out of the exhaust there, and we had to put 2.5 quarts in, so it's burning a little bit, and it's dripping a little bit, but you know, we'll see what happens. I think we'll be in the clear as long as we keep an eye on it. I mean, think about it, we made we made it almost over halfway with 2.5 quarts, so you know, we put 2.5 in. I think we can easily make it home in time, so we'll check it periodically, but I think it's good for now. So I'll keep you in the loop, but like I said, just before 4:30 a.m. and we should be getting home probably around noonish, and we're gonna go from there. I am wide awake, haven't slept a wink. Oh no, that's a lie. I slept for like an hour on the plane, barely. I just kind of had my headphones in. It was just kind of like in and out of sleep, not really even sleeping. So I was up at 2:30 yesterday. I don't know, maybe it's the excitement, I don't know what it is, but I'm ready to go. I'm sure I'll crash as soon as I get home, but I'm having fun. This is a wild adventure. This is probably the craziest thing I've ever done, and you know, everybody tells me I'm crazy. Everybody told Steve he was crazy, but here we are. We're doing it, and we're making it happen. So if anybody's ever had a dream of picking a car up in some random state and driving it 16, 18, 20 hours back, it can be done. It can be done. Just gotta have faith. So catch you on the next update. Little update. The alternator, we believe, is shot, and we don't know if we're stranded yet or not, but we're trying to figure it out. We did adjust the spark plugs. They were kind of popped out a little bit, I think because the car was bucking and it kind of threw them out of line. But it's running a little healthier now. Lost most of the power, radio, headlights, had to shut them all off. Wipers are no good. And it's raining, so we're in a little bit of a tight spot. Steve's gonna see if he can adjust the alternator wires a little bit, maybe fix something. No shops are open here, ever. I don't know why. I think we're still in Virginia. I really have no clue at this point. It's Sunday and there's no auto parts stores open in the area. Go figure. We're always open in Massachusetts. So we're gonna keep working on this, see if we can get it running again.
Well, here we are now on the side of the road.
This is us.
We've been jumped maybe twice. We're just trying to struggle to the next auto zone, about 1 minute away.
Can't see out the window.
Can't see out the window. It's all fogged up. Can't put the window down.
Power.
Yeah, we're really living our best life over here. Just trying to make it. Yeah, just trapped in Washington. This thing is not. We're not thriving. We got nothing. It's just chugging. I don't even know how this thing is actually running right now. It's probably running at like 100 RPM. 600 feet. Gotta love the Hondas.
All right, we got it back at the garage. This is a few days later. I apologize in advance if there are any scratches on the screen. The lens, I'm noticing a couple right now, and it's not good, but you know, we'll power through it. Nice little walk around for you. We're gonna get underneath it. We're gonna do the alternator. Since long story short, that thing quite literally crapped out on us on the highway, and we had to use a janky battery situation to get it back here. So I will run everybody through that story one day, because it was pretty interesting what Steven came up with on how we're going to do this. Yeah, that man over there, he got it done. Proud of him. You know, it worked. It was ridiculous. We survived somehow. We made it back. And I mean, if
$2,000 tow.
We saved a $2,000 tow. If there was ever another Top Gear episode that wasn't done by Clarkson and the boys, this was that episode. Like, this is something that was straight out of Top Gear. So Will, I know you're watching. I know you'll be proud of that. Of course, you know the story already, so that's the difference. But you know, everything, it's all right. You know, it's got a little bit of the runs on here. So I don't know if I mentioned this the other day. You know, there's some run on the paint and stuff like that. So we're gonna see what we can do with it. The interior, minus the dirt, is pretty spotless. So I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do yet. Am I gonna keep it? Am I gonna sell it? Am I gonna put the B series in it? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. So we're just gonna put this alternator in. I'm not gonna walk you guys through that. That's a pretty self-explanatory gig, but I'll catch you up at the later end of the video, or at least get some underside shots of it. We'll see how it looks. All right, so we're under it now. It is leaking a lot of oil. We haven't pinpointed exactly where. I think we're gonna have to wipe everything down. But as far as the underside, I mean, it is spotless. You know, I mean, over here, solid. Up here, solid. Brake lines don't look half bad. You know, you never really know. Doesn't look half bad. Previous owner was correct. This is literally just an axle back. I was wondering what it was. It is the full stock exhaust with this massive cannon that sounds like trash. Like, it sounds like absolute garbage. And it's pretty bad, but coilover, little gasket thing is falling out over here. I don't really know what that's all about. Coils don't look bad though. They're an Amazon special. He didn't know what brand, but they're an Amazon special. And I mean, they really don't ride too bad, to be honest with you. How the fronts look. I mean, over here, solid. You know, everything is in pretty darn good shape. You know, ball joint might be in the future. Well, these look good. You know, I mean, axles look good. Thing really is pretty darn clean. Got a Fram oil filter up there, so you know whoever took care of this before really did put a lot of time and effort. Not. But I mean, yeah, no, it's clean. So I guess we'll start dissecting this alternator and kind of go from there. I mean, you know, that's all we can do. So we'll wrap this up soon. All right, so that video was actually filmed almost a year ago now. We shot that in February of 2022. It is now January of 2023. There's been a lot of delays of things. Things have been held up, not really the way that I planned them. The car was supposed to be done sooner, then things get put off. It's a whole process. So point of the matter is that I did end up keeping the car, which you will see over the next few weeks. I have a lot of videos that have already been shot and edited, and now they'll just be going up pretty much a week apart from each other. And I have some big plans coming for the spring, which is fun. I'm excited about. I can't wait to share with you guys, but we got to start somewhere. So we're going to get this channel back up and running, do as much as we can with it, and I hope you guys enjoy the content that's coming out, because I'm very, very excited about it. I've never done anything like this, and it was a huge experience for me. It was so much fun. It was a huge learning experience. A lot of people were involved. A lot of people had a lot of fun with it, and like I said, I want to share that with you guys. So I will catch you in the next video. You'll see me soon. I promise this time. And I hope you have a good rest of the day. And yeah, see you in the next one.